bring it to the state of Missouri. How is it low cost? I've talked to the other power companies, and that's just not the case, and that what I've been finding out.
Yeah, so the economics are pretty simple. You can generate wind for about 2 cents a kilowatt hour. You can move it for another 2.5 cents. So it'd be delivered to Missouri wholesale rate for about 4.5, 5 cents. That is lower than the average wholesale rate. As a result, the wholesale rate goes down. That's the benefit that we have here to consumers in Missouri. That's today. We have continued issues with, certain facilities are going to retire. Costs of keeping facilities open are going to go up. And so utilities have to plan for the future. And the great thing about this technology and this resource is that they're actually today cost competitive and will remain cost competitive because there's not exposure to fuel cost spikes. The energy source is free. All the cost is up front. So we're confident, and it's the only reason that we're investing in this project, that it will make economic sense for utilities to purchase this power.
Have you had any contact with the other power company in the state of Missouri negotiating contracts?
Yes, yeah, we've met with all the utilities, independent or the investor-owned utilities, as well as the co-ops. They're certainly intrigued by this. They get to be the market makers, though. They get to sit back and let the developers and the transmission companies put the projects together, and then once they get the state permits, they'll issue a request for proposal and have a dozen or so companies lined up to compete for their business. So, but they don't buy capacity online that hasn't been permitted yet. That comes later for them.
Now, the way I understand it, you gotta have to make converter area to convert to DC.
Yes.
And those are gonna be multi-million-dollar projects.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. Do you have any solid plans of the exact location where you plan to do this? Because I've had some. There's so many misinformation I've been given, even by Clean Line, when you all first came and started talking about this project, and it concerned me. There's a lot of ifs, we may, and these are things I think that need to be.
Sure. Well, I could.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can clarify. There absolutely will be delivery to Missouri. The converter station will be located in Rawls County. It'll be connected to an Ameren 345 line. We have an option to purchase that piece of ground. The application before the Public Service Commission requires that a converter station be built in the state to deliver power to the state. So there shouldn't be confusion about that issue. I experienced the same thing. Misinformation about the project abounds, and it's our job to clarify that, and we continue to work to do so. And I will continue to be available, and our team to be a resource to clarify that information. But absolutely, this project, by the way, started out as delivering all the power to Missouri, and it was only because our grid wasn't robust enough that we had to find an additional delivery point in another location. So it's always been a Missouri energy project. Right now, we just have to right size it to what our grid can handle.
It's a lot different.